What if you could take a pill and vaccine? How just like getting over a cold. You could heal your wounds faster. Today, if we have an operation or an accident, we're in the hospital for weeks and often live with scars and the painful side of our inability to regenerate or regrow healthy, unjourneyed organ, organs. I work to create materials that instructed our immune system to give us the signals to grow new tissues. Just like vaccines instruct our body to fight disease, we could instead instruct our immune system to build tissues and more quickly heal wounds. Now, regrowing body parts out of nowhere might seem like magic, but there are several organisms organisms that can achieve that feat. Some lizards can regrow their tails. The humble salamander can completely regenerate their arm. And even us mere humans can regrow our liver after losing more than half of its original. To make this magic a bit a bit closer to reality, I'm investigating how our body can heal wounds and through instructions from the immune systems. From a scrape on your knee to that annoying signs of infection, our immune system defends our body from danger. I'm an immunologist. By using what I know about our body's defense systems, I was able to identify key players in our fight to build back our cuts and braces. When looking at materials that are currently being tested for their abilities to help grow muscles, our teams noticed that after treating an injured muscle with these materials, there was a large number of immune cells in that materials and surrounding muscles. So in this case, instead of immune cells rushing off toward infection to fight a bacteria, they're rushing toward an injury. I discovered a specific type of immune cell, the helper T cell, was present inside that material that implanted and absolutely critical for wound healing. Now, just like when you were a kid you, and you try and tap it back together again, we can feel, but I might to not be in the most functional way and we'll get a scar. So if we don't have these helper T cells instead of healthy muscle, our muscles develops fat cells in it, and if there is fat in our muscle, it's now using our immune system, our body could grow back without these cards and look like what it was before we were breathing entry. I'm working I'm working for to create the materials that give us the signals to build the new tissue by changing the immune response. We know that anytime a material is implanted in our body, the immune system will respond to it. This ranges from pacemakers to incense pumps to the materials that engineers are using to try and build a new trachea. So when I place the material or scaffold in the body, the immune system creates a small environment of cells and proteins that can change the way that our stem cells now, just like the weather affects our daily activities, like going for a run or staying inside, the binge watching an entire TV show on Netflix. The immune environment of a scaffold affects the way that our stem cells grow and if we have wrong signals, significant signals, we get fat cells instead of muscle. These scaffolds are made of variety of different things, from plastics to naturally derived materials, nanofibers of varying thicknesses that are more or less porous, glass of different stiffnesses, and researchers can even make the materials release the different signals over time. So, in other words, we can orchestrate this Broadway show of cells by giving them the correct stage, cues, and props that can be changed for different tissues, just like a procedure would change the set for Les Mis versus Little Shop of Horrors. I'm combining specific types of signals that mimic how our body responds to injury to help us regenerate. In the future, we could see a scar banded, a mobile muscle filter, or even wound healing vaccine. Now, we're going to wake up tomorrow and be able to, probably not next Tuesday either, but with these advances and working with our immune systems to help build tissues and health, we could begin seeing product market that work with our body's defense systems to help us regenerate, and maybe one day be able to keep pace within cell mold. Thank you.